this morning. Welcome to the live. We are live this morning, guys. We are streaming live, and it's 9:50 a.m. in the morning. Welcome to the Yard Chat, people. And let's get into this video, man, and let's get into this live, guys. How's everyone doing? Welcome. Listen, guys, I must big up everyone and tell everyone thank you very much for subscribing to our platform. And people, it's amazing what God can do. It's amazing what God can do, man. And I am grateful. I am just grateful this morning that God gave me the Christ, man, to wake up this morning because a lot of people didn't get up this morning. And big up to everyone that's in the land of the living. Where you coming from? Jersey, out of state, the five borough, out of the country, wherever you're coming from, guys. Welcome to Yard Chat. Welcome to the Yard Chat. And we're gonna wait for some people coming this morning. We are a minute into the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Listen, man, we're gonna speak about what's going on in Minneapolis right now, and it's not a good look. 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 Leave your comments. We're gonna have a talk, real talk this morning. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live this morning, guys. We are a minute in. We're going to wait for YouTube to tell people that Yard Chat is live this morning. You know how we do it, people. So welcome to the live. Thank everyone that's supporting this platform. Thank you. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for people that watch our video, people. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to get into this video this morning, man. You know how I do it, people. And I have a voice recorded this morning that I could share with your guys to give you a full report what went down in Minneapolis. All I know, the name, her first name is Renee. That is what I'm going by, Renee. That's the name that I had. I had people. Let me tell you something. Before I came on this morning, that's why I left work, and I know exactly what I was going to speak about, but I had to do some research. I had to do some research. I had to do research on this particular situation, what went down in Minneapolis, where a woman named Renee fatally shot by an ICE agent. People sending up prayers for her. How we came to this point. How we came to this point. They coming out the vehicle, and you wind up doing this. One open the door, and she wind up here. What is going on? What is going on, guys? What is going on? What is going on? What country do we live in? What country do we live in when you have some people that will not take accountability? I watched the video. I have the voice recorder, but unfortunately, I'm not going to show the video. But I have the voice recorder of the video, exactly what went down word for word in the video. And the officer who fired the fatal shot appeared that he got, I don't know, there's two angles. The angle that from this angle here, the vehicle never hit the officer. I thought the law supposed to de-escalate When she turned the vehicle was turned to the right, away from the officer. Not into the officer, away from the officer. Let me play the video. Let me play the record. Let me play it, guys.
These are the moments shortly before an ICE agent killed a 37-year-old woman on a residential street in Minneapolis. This agent can be seen walking round a burgundy car. The driver has their window open and appears to be waving cars past. A vehicle stops, and two more agents get out and approach the woman's car, whose window is still down. You can hear an officer tell the woman to get out of her car. From this point, we've slowed the footage down. One of the agents approaches the driver's window and tries to open the car door, which appears to be locked. At this point, the car starts reversing. The third agent has now moved round to the front of the car and appears to be filming on a mobile phone. He's already at the edge of the car, on the left-hand side of the bonnet. The agent then puts his phone away. The car starts to move forward and turn right, away from the officers. The agent in front of the car draws his gun and fires a first shot. The car is still moving away to the right. The agent then appears to be pointing his gun through the driver's window as the car pulls away. Two more shots can then be heard. From this angle, you can't see if the car made contact with the agent, but there is a video from another angle which appears to show the car may have made some form of contact with the agent before the first shot can be heard. The footage is filmed from a distance, so it's hard to be clear. After the shots, the woman's car veers off the road and crashes into a parked vehicle. In the aftermath, the officer who fired holsters his weapon and walks towards the crashed car. He shows no signs of having been injured. These are the moments shortly before an ICE agent killed a 37-year-old woman on a residential street in Minneapolis. This agent can be seen walking round a burgundy car. The driver has their window open and appears to be waving cars past. A vehicle stops, and two more agents get out and approach the woman's car, whose window is still down. You can hear an officer tell the woman to get out of her car. From this point, we've slowed the footage down. One of the agents approaches the driver's window and tries to open the car door, which appears to be locked. At this point, the car starts reversing. The third agent has now moved round to the front of the car and appears to be filming on a mobile phone. He's already at the edge of the car, on the left-hand side of the bonnet. The agent then puts his phone away. The car starts to move forward and turn right, away from the officers. The agent in front of the car draws his gun and fires a first shot. The car is still moving away to the right. The agent then appears to be pointing his gun through the driver's window as the car pulls away. Two more shots can then be heard. From this angle, you can't see if the car made contact with the agent, but there is a video from another angle which appears to show the car may have made some form of contact with the agent before the first shot can be heard. The footage is filmed from a distance, so it's hard to be clear. After the shots, the woman's car veers off the road and crashes into a parked vehicle. In the aftermath, the officer who fired holsters his weapon and walks towards the crashed car. He shows no signs of having been injured.
There it is, guys. There it is. To my knowledge, she didn't any threats because the vehicle turned away from the officer to the right. So she's not going into the officer. So all the officer needed to do was to step aside. But instead of he step aside, he put away the phone and pull out his revolver and fire 3 shots, apparently into the front seat of the car. We don't know if she got, where she got shot at. We don't know. We don't know. All I know, her name is Renee. They're not releasing her name. But all I'm saying, guys, I think looking at that video and looking at it again and hearing how everything went down, deadly force. Come on, people. Come on. Come on. And here it is now. Here it is. Here it is. There is no excuse. And what it is, here it is now. I don't like to say this, but I have to say the truth. I have to say the truth when I come on this platform because God bear me witness. Because what I'm saying right now is the God and His truth. For years and years and years and years and years, people, the only way a person could relate to another person's pain is go through the same pain what that person went through. This time is real. This is not empathy. This is not sympathy. This is reality. Hear this now. The devil is a slickster. But hear this now. Oh, God. He did not use a black person. This is a prime example. The enemy don't care if you are white, if you are black, if you are Asian, if you are Indian, if you are purple, if you from Jupiter, if you from Mars, his sole purpose is to come to steal, steal, destroy, and kill. That's his three purpose. That's his three spirits that he have. Just like we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. His spirit is to steal, destroy everything, then ultimately he will take your life. This is the law. This is the law. The law is supposed to upkeep and try to de-escalate a situation before it escalate, but the officer escalate to the point where he cannot return. He need to be held accountable because there was time for him to gather his thought together and say, listen, relax. It is not that serious for you to take someone's life. It's not that serious. You claim that your life was in jeopardy where? You walk towards the car walking pretty fine to me. No, no limping, nothing. Come on, people. Make sure you press the like button, guys. 23 people in the chat. Press the like button, guys. Come on. This is sad, man. This is sad. And we saying, make America great again. Getting back to the point, what I'm saying is this. A loss is a loss. It doesn't matter what creed, what color, what culture, what ethnic, doesn't matter. Do you know how many, to keep it real and 100%, I'm not biased, but I'm keeping a 100 fairness and righteousness to God from my heart. Do you know how many black men get killed in that way and black women get killed in that way and nothing become of it? We don't look at it like that. But now, a Caucasian woman, family, got killed by a cop, by a law enforcement. Did the ICE agent went too far? The same way this man could record on his phone and put away his phone and pull out his weapon and fire not just one, but 3 shots. Close range, people. Very close. She didn't have a chance to live. She didn't have a chance, people. 37-year-old. Dumbass feminist from Colorado or paid. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Man, that's how you feel, brother? That's how you feel? James? Welcome to the live, James. That's how you feel? Whoa, man. Come on, man. You can't think like that, man. Come on, man. She's at the end of the day, man. That's a life, man. That's a life could have been not, been taken, man. Come on, man. Be real, man. That's a life could have been not be taken in that type of way. You know what I mean? That voice, she, what I mean? I understand, but I don't know. I tried. I tried to see if she had any type of mental illness, any type of things going on that we need to know about. But I didn't really see any. What I mean. But what I mean. Before I came on this morning, like I was saying, what I mean, I did a lot of not a lot of work, but I did couple, couple, thank you for the like, couple, research and read a couple things and get some pictures up and some history, what's going on in news and but away from that, man, did he have to go to that extreme? Guys, let me play it again. Let me play it for you guys. Did he have to go to that extreme, guys? Did it have to go to that extreme? What do you did it have to go to that extreme? Because it went to the extreme very quickly, very quickly. And I don't know if it's not nice, man. When you hear this, clippings, this voice record I'm going to share with you guys. Here, guys, let me share with you guys. Guys, make sure you press like, share, press the guys. You got to give the video some likes, man. If we only got 1 likes, and I've been on for like 17 minutes, and we have 42 people in the chat, and unfortunately, if you do not press the like button, the video do not go anywhere in the other rhythm, guys. So I'm asking you nicely, please give the video a like, okay? So let me play this clip for your guys, voice audio, and you get an idea exactly what in your head, So let me play this for your guys, so you guys could hear. Here we go. Uh, Wait a minute. All right, let me start over. These are the moments shortly before an ICE agent killed a 37-year-old woman on a residential street in Minneapolis. This agent can be seen walking round a burgundy car. The driver has their window open and appears to be waving cars past. A vehicle stops, and 2 more agents get out and approach the woman's car, whose window is still down. You can hear an officer tell the woman to get out of her car. From this point, we've slowed the footage down. One of the agents approaches the driver's window and tries to open the car door, which appears to be locked. At this point, the car starts reversing. The 3rd agent has now moved round to the front of the car and appears to be filming on a mobile phone. He's already at the edge of the car, on the left-hand side of the bonnet. The agent then puts his phone away. The car starts to move forward and turn right, away from the officers. The agent in front of the car draws his gun. Okay. 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 I understand. Your office of the law, listen, I'm not being biased. Okay, there's a strong possibility you don't know where she's going to turn the wheel, but you see the car turn to the right. So all you got to do as an officer, just step to your right. But instead you step to your right, you stood in front of the car. then pull out your service revolver, then step to the side, then shot in a car. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? Do that make sense, anyone? Am I being too in denial because ICE agent have the right to go, they go anywhere. And I believe that's going to be the future cop of America. Or we prepare for that? It's going to get worse. How could this going to make America great again? See, nothing could be great again because it's getting worse, not getting better. Because why? Because of what we do in this country. Look at it. What we do, if we really do a self-examination in this country, what we do, what we put into law, what we allow, and said it's okay, and we think God is pleased with America. Come on, people. Okay. God is pleased with America. Check this out. Anyone could tell me who picture is this? 'Cause we did a live yesterday with this video. We did a live yesterday with this video. I don't know if I hope I didn't delete that picture. Okay. Anyone could tell me who is that? I'm not sure if anyone in this chat was, from yesterday or probably so yeah, y'all chat, don't say anything. For the new people in the chat, anyone could tell me who is that and what when you look at this picture, what vibes are you getting? When you look at this picture, what you see? Be honest in the chat. You know, we're not forgetting about the shooting in Minneapolis. We talk about, you know, did America build on God righteousness? Anyone know who this person is? Anyone in the chat, please. I will need you guys to be input. Don't come in the chat, 41 people in the chat, and you're just here, just tiring. Get involved. Anyone know who is this picture of? Anyone know? Okay. Let me show another picture. Maybe you guys know. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Anyone know who that is? Anyone in the chat? Okay. All right. So when I show this picture, people gonna know who she is. And okay, and don't forget, this is the same person, but this person is younger. This person is younger, and is getting older. But look at the features. It's still there. Okay, I'm gonna tell you who the person. All right, who you think this is? That's not the one. But I'm giving you guys a. I'm gonna show you who it is. Okay, who you guys think that is? That's George Washington and his wife, Martha. They didn't have no kids. I'm just with this picture here. I'm like, wow. With this picture here, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. America built on what? Built on what? Built on what? Righteousness. Because go watch my live yesterday, guys. Go watch my live yesterday. I did a live yesterday on the same situation here. Is America built on righteousness? Go watch that live, and you see where I'm coming from. Okay. So let's get back to the story here. So Renee, the person who you know got killed by ICE. She's only 37 years old. So let me continue playing the audio. And fires a first shot. The car is still. Let me go back to the first beginning. These are the moments shortly before an ICE agent killed a 37-year-old like button, guys. Give it a like. Thank you very much. In Minneapolis. This agent can be seen walking round a burgundy car. The driver has their window open and appears to be waving cars past. A vehicle stops, and two more agents get out and approach the woman's car.
whose window is still down. You can hear an officer tell the woman to get out of her car. From this point, we've slowed the footage down.
Oops, sorry guys.
One of the agents approaches the driver's window and tries to open the car door, which appears to be locked. At this point, the car starts reversing. The third agent has now moved round to the front of the car.
He moved to the front of the car. Why are you going to move in the front of a car?
He's already at the edge of the car.
Why are you moving in front of the car?
The agent then puts his phone away. The car starts to move forward.
You know, if you go to court for law, guys, this man had to take some type of accountability. Why you move in front of the car? For what reason? So this is going to explain his action when he moved in front of the car. And this what happened.
And turn right, away from the officers.
See,
the agent in front of the car draws his gun and fires a first shot. Left-hand side of the bonnet. The agent then puts his phone away. The car starts to move forward and turn right, away from the officers. The agent in front of the car draws his gun and fires a first shot. The car is still moving away to the right. The agent then appears to be pointing his gun through the driver's window as the car pulls away. 2 more shots can then be heard.
Wow.
From this angle, you can't see if the car made contact with the agent, but there is a video from another angle which appears to show the car may have made some form of contact with the agent before the first shot can be heard. The footage is filmed from a distance.
This is a real, listen.
After the shots, the woman's car veers.
Listen, this is a real comment. I got this. Listen, I record this through a news media. You know, later on when I go to my podcast, then I would do put it a video, a clipping on my show, keeping it real that you know what down in Minneapolis with the shooting. So this is just a voice recorder. You understand? That wasn't down, and exactly the picture that I'm showing you is. See, the thing that I have problem was this. You're telling the woman to get out the car. The window is down. She's waving, you know, people go on. So the officer get out the car. Whatever happened. So the officer trying to open the door. She locked the door. Okay. Now both officers at the side of the car. Now he decide to move in front of the car. The officer who fired the deadly shot, he put himself in danger. If you want to go in the court of law and be fair and honest, which I don't think this woman will get a fair trial because she's dead, and a dead man tell no tale. We're only going by what the video and what witness say, and hopefully this woman, you know, get a fair trial. I hope she get a fair trial. I hope she get a fair trial because it's not fair what happened. It's really not fair. It should have never escalated to that. You know, our officer is trained to de-escalate, but it seemed to me, ICE, they escalate. And listen, people, instead that's what an officer is supposed to de-escalate. It doesn't matter. You're an officer. You're trained to de-escalate. This is no dangerous situation. Nobody else on the premises or in the nearest proximity have a weapon but they. Only the officer. No one else. And instead of that's supposed to be the last. And the sad thing about it, you fire one shot, and if shot there was close, guy, you fire one shot and it was close up, then you stop because obvious when with the momentum of the car, her feet is still probably on the gas, so if she probably gets shot, she leaned over, the momentum of the pressure of the leg still on the gas, the car gonna go, and that's why the car went straight into where? Into it crashed into a car. It crashed into a pole in a car. That's what happened. And this is all pictures that from online. A ICE agent, whatever it is, the office of the law, untrained and ignorant. He was untrained. Yes, I believe so. Because he had ample time. Let me finish play. He had ample time. He the one put himself in danger. Because you know why? Because these people, he want to get his freak off. And it's sad. He want to get his, he want to get, and it's sad, man. It's sad. Let me play it, guys. And I want you guys to listen. Listen. And I'm going to put one picture there Because this picture explained everything, because this come to the ending of everything. This picture. Thank God I had a good picture when I took a for the platform. He did not tell her to get out of the car. The man rushed towards the car and snatched the door. Then you look at the front of the wheel. Then she turned away from the stupid off. Listen, I saw the video. I'm looking at the video. Cause this is a live video, but I'm not going to. This I can't play. It's just a screenshot. But I have the live video on my podcast. I'm going to do a video later on. I'm telling you guys, there's talking in the background. There's talking in the background. It just the person who's doing it that did the report did, like, I don't know. They do like a form, a voice, but exactly that's the media reading it. You know what I mean? And when you go to the media and to record, to read what they're saying, it's not it's like a AI reading it. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It's not no bots, anything like that. It's a, or whatever you want to call it. It's an AI reading the news, the words, what went down. And it's sad. It should never escalate to that point. And it went to that point where now, you know, you can't get her life back. She's gone.
These are the moments shortly before an ICE agent killed a 37-year-old woman on a residential street in Minneapolis. This agent can be seen walking round a burgundy car. The driver has the window open and appears to be waving cars past.
Yep.
A vehicle stops.
That's what I saw in the
Two
video.
more agents get out and approach the woman's
Yep.
car.
That's
whose
exactly what I
window
saw
is
in the
still
video.
down. You can hear an officer tell the woman to get out of her car.
You hear the
From
background?
this point, we've slowed the footage down. One of the agents approaches the driver's window and tries to open the car door, which appears to be locked. At this point, the car starts reversing. The third agent has now moved round to the front of the car and appears to be filming on a mobile phone.
You know that for real, Edgar? She was you said first of all, she could not have blocked off the officer, like she herself was a police or law enforcement. Listen, man, it's crazy. Let me just
He's already at the edge of the car on the left-hand side of the bonnet. The agent then puts his phone away. The car starts to move forward and turn right, away from the officers. The agent in front of the car draws his gun and fires a first shot. The car is still moving away to the right. The agent then appears to be pointing his gun through the driver's window as the car pulls away. Two more shots can then be heard.
Why two more shots?
From
For
this
what?
angle, you can't see if the car made contact with the agent, but there is a video from another angle which appears to show the car may have made some form of contact with the agent before the first shot can be heard. The footage is filmed from a distance, so it's hard to be clear. After the shots, the woman's car veers off the road and crashes into a parked vehicle. In the aftermath, the officer who fired holsters his weapon and walks towards the crashed car. He shows no signs of having been injured.
No sign. Exactly what in the video of sign of being injured. Nothing. He just walk over to the car, look, blah blah blah, but nothing else. That's it. No limping, nothing. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You think do your guys think that the officer act accordingly? Was his life in danger? Don't forget, he the one that stepped in front of the car. You know what I'm saying? He stepped in front of the car. She didn't go towards him with the car. She turned away from him, but he the one put himself in danger. Listen, listen. I see your point. But what I'm saying is, was it called for deadly force? That's what I'm saying. Stop everybody. Come on now. Be real. Was it called for deadly force? Did she deserve to die like that? Come on, man. Did she deserve to die like that? Arrest her, drag out the car, do whatever, but you don't have to use deadly force, man. All the officer had to do was step out of the car. People, I'm hurt. I'm hurt because it's sad. This should have never happened. Should have never happened, man. Come on. If you don't have a heart for this, that means you not you don't have you don't have no empathy and sympathy. You don't have no heart. Come on, people. 37-year-old woman, young woman deserve to get shot down like a dog in the street. No one was there to say, well, listen, relax. Okay, okay. Let it okay. What type of morning they had? What type of stress? Because you know those ICE agents, man, they go to a lot of, because they have to hide them face. They can't be in public. They're in public, but these people, they don't, doing things like that. Some of them are miserable. A lot of cops abuse their wife, physically, mentally, abuse their wife, and be one of the best cop on the force. But when they go home, they beat their wife. Is it all? No, but I know it. I know it happening. I know it's going down. You know what I'm saying? I know it's going down. Just like we know thing was going down with P. Diddy. We know it's going down. We know these things. So stop. People need to stop act like, oh, we don't know these. Oh, we don't know. We know these things, how things go. But we fail not to accept reality. We want to live on social media and people tell you a bunch of propaganda. You live good. No. There's some good things you get off social media, yes. And there's some bad things. Guys, can you press the like button, guys? Can we get some likes in this video? What's going on? 81 people in the chat, 2 likes, guys. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? The law enforcement tell you to stop and you don't, but to use deadly force? Come on. I understand all of that. I understand of all of that, man. I understand it, overstand it, understand whatever. But what I'm saying, people, was it worth to go to that extent to take another human life over nothing? Because you want to be respected. You took someone's life because you felt that person respect you? Come on. That's like a gang member. Oh, you step on my shoes. Oh, I'm in your territory. I listen. Come on. What happened to your skill? You're supposed to listen. I used to work in a facility where I have to use restraint under ACS in New York, ACS. Administrations of children serve, whatever. You know what I mean? Guideline, certain things you do, protocol, blah 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 blah. But I used to hate to go to that. That was the last. But you have to use on a moderation because if you go in a situation and things is out of control and people fight and people this, that, and that, you have to try to, restrain person, get them out of the way, restrain another person, get them, because you trying to, bring a calm to the situation because you just go there and you in the midst of a crisis. There ain't no time to de-escalate. It's past that. It's at the peak. You know what I'm saying? This was not at the peak. They brought it to the peak. She never brought it to the peak, guys. I know she was stubborn. She didn't. How many people don't obey the law? How many people don't obey work? How many people don't obey just law in the world? You know you're not supposed to go to a red light, but you go to it. Right? We know these things, but we do it. We figure we're going to get away with it. And one time we don't. And the time we think that we're going to get away and we don't, you cause more havoc and more damage. And now look, someone's life is gone because I believe this situation could have handled it a different, better. Yeah. And if after do that, they leave because they don't have no jurisdiction. A federal law agent don't have no jurisdiction. They go anywhere in the state. And that is the law where America is going. Listen, guys, there's a movie coming out called Mercy. Oh my God, where I think this guy that acting it is the same one acting Galaxy, I think. I think so, yeah. I think his name is Michael. I'm not sure. Chris, I'm not sure, guys. But the name of the movie is Mercy, and he's a cop, right? And the movie took a turn where he went up, him and his partner, blah blah blah. Then all of a sudden the partner got set up, boom, 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 and he got this. He killed his wife. He got 90 minutes to prove himself if he's innocent of the crime, judging by an AI. Oh my God, people, that's a movie I want to see that because that's a movie that people don't understand these things. You know, you know, when I was younger, right? You do childish things, okay? But now you're older, you're mature, you're a grown adult, you're a young man, you're older man, whatever it is. You're living your life, but you don't do childish things no more. Why? Because you get knowledge and you educate yourself, so you put away childish things. That's the same thing when it comes out into this world, man. You have to educate yourself. Educate yourself on certain situations so you know when these people, you know what they stand for, you know what they're doing. And now you have a law enforcement took the law in his hand. Is he going to be dealt with? I don't think so. Because it was at his own discretion. Oh, people don't want to hear that. It was at his own discretion what he chose to do, and he made his choice. And he could never go back and say, man, I wish I could do this differently. No, you made a decision. Unwisely or whatever, you made the decision. And trust me, guys, there's consequences come behind that. Did you really, really felt that your life was in such in jeopardy, in danger, that you had time to taking video in front of a car, people? Oh my God. The officer came in front of the car and to videotape the scene like he gonna post it on social media. He stepped in front and when he noticed, he put the phone down and instead of this man excuse himself, move himself out the way, he stood in front of the car and pulled out his service revolver and stepped to the side and shot one shot on the driver's side. The car was still going. I guess the momentum of the first shot, whatever. Then it stopped for about maybe 5 seconds, like then you heard pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop, pop. That's what you heard. That's what you heard. That's exactly what you heard. You heard a pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop, pop. There was like a gap where he could say, "Wait a minute, oh, I just, oh my God, okay, one, close range." The first round he shot, I believe she probably was dead. It was very close because he came right there and put his hand right there and boom, pow. Then the car was rolling and he proceeded to stroll with the car. The car wasn't strolling that fast. Then fire two more pow pow in the vehicle seat, front driver's side. Yeah, people. So that's it. That's it. But my question is, when he used his discretion, but was his discretion used wisely? I don't think so. I think as an officer, there was a lot of loopholes. As an officer that's trained, You train to handle crisis. You train that to pull your revolver, your life must be in immediately danger. And that wasn't immediate danger because you put yourself in a danger. And you still have the opportunity to remove yourself from danger, but you stood there and took a video. She lost her life over a video. What a shame. Renee, I don't know her last name. Renee in Minneapolis lost her life over officer taking a video and put himself in danger in front of a car to take a video. And that's the God honest truth. And any judge, any lawyer, see people, you see, the problem with lawyers, they don't want to be honest and look things from an honestly point of view. They want it to work with what you have. If you know your client is innocent, work with what you have. Don't try to manipulate the system. She was never able to take a stand to tell her point of view, how she felt. You could imagine when she seen the gun pointing at her, guys. Oh my God, man. You could imagine the fear. And they were screaming. You heard it. You heard the screaming, guys. You heard the screaming when the first pop. Yeah, you heard it. I'm going to play it again. You heard it. I'm not going to play it again. I'm not. I don't want to get violated by YouTube. You heard the screaming. Good morning, guys. Good morning. You know what I mean? And and I said before, it's not. Listen, 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 listen. I'm glad people. Oh my God, God, my God, honest truth, people. If people in this chat, with no bad intention, with all due respect, I'm glad it didn't happen to anyone in our community. 'Cause it would have been a chaos. I think it's time for the judges of the land who rule over to oversee the law of the land. They need to take this stand and call these people who are making these errors, so these people have this authority like they're above the law mentality. You can't just run up in someone's house and just trash their house. Oh, and you can't. People. It's not right. Come on, people. We don't live. We do not live in a Viking era. We don't live in those times. We don't live in those times. We just go to someone's house and just go in take over their whatever call it their village. It's not like that, people. Times have changed. We cannot do that. We cannot treat people like that. And that's how some organization just run up and treat. How? That's not right, man. Man, I don't know, man. People say, "Oh, I didn't vote for this." Ah, stop your nonsense. You didn't vote for this. We all know. We all know. We all know. The judges telling people they got to come back to the United States and what? These people still in the comeback and what? Who's running the system? The people who are running the system are over the people that making the law. Oh my God. See, The people who are running the system is the people who are over the people that make the laws in Congress. Because those people are above the law. They are the money exchangers of the world. You mess with them, you go bankrupt, you go to the bank, no money, credit card shut off, you negative $1 million in debt, shut you down. I mean, I'm a little YouTube channel, so now I'm getting a little recognition. I know my channel's going out there, but listen, listen, man, let God be the glory. Make America great, man. Make America great again. So, what's going to become of this? Okay, they are saying that they acting according to the law. ICE agents. What can you say? What can you say, people? What can you say? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, I just it doesn't feel right with me. It doesn't sit well with me that a 37-year-old young woman lost her life. And realistically, I believe the situation could have been avoided. I think the situation escalated to the point where the officer or the professionals. So what this is telling me and what this is showing me from my perspective and my observation over the last year or so, almost a year or so. Yeah, yeah. When you have organization where the overseer of the organization or operate in that vibes, what you expect? Listen, the tail only go where the head goes, or whatever you say, right? Or where the tail go, the head go, right? Where the head go, the tail go, right? You ever seen a dog trying to catch his tail? It's crazy. It's what wherever people bird together, flock together. Show me your company, I show you your friend. So right now, it is what it is. But what anyone going to do about it? We could come on social media, we could talk about it, but when I speak about it, I just bring people awareness to that. Listen, my God tell me these things going to happen. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not afraid because I know the plan of God. I know where I'm going. People, I know. Because let me tell you something. I know God going to protect his people because this is a season of testing. Why? Because it's men. 26. Six is the number of men. We oftentimes forget, oh, because God created us on the sixth day. No, we still created six number always belong to men. And this is the year you're going to see what people really worship and who they worship. You're going to see it. You ready to start seeing it. Oh my God. Look what's going on in politics. Look what's going on in what you call it, religion. Look what's going on around. Look what's going on. You ready to see what the vibes people put out? Now you are seeing the evidence. Faith is something to you hope for. So these people put their vibes and their faith into whatever came back, and this is what you see. Pastor Jamel Brian, look at his vibes. I did a video on it. Follow up. They went on the Tomorrow Hall show. They made a havoc again. Instead of they clarify, they made it worse. They digging themselves a pit. These people are self-glorification. Everything this woman carry, whatever his wife name is, Brian, everything come out of this woman's mouth is I. Never giving the Most High any credit. They are self-worshippers and self-praise, and they got the church hypnotized. God is tired of that. God is tired of it. And this is the year you're going to see who people really worship. You're going to say, oh my God, and I've been following to that man all these years, giving my tithes and offering and sending him love offering and this and that, buying his books, making him rich. Meanwhile, he's worshiping the money God. Like I said yesterday, there's a lot of gods in the world. It's the same gods in the Bible that went to Greek. It's the same God. People change the name, but it's the same God. The God just chameleon changed their name, but it's the same demon spirit, the same ways, same value. The wage of sin is death. All of these people that you see, they come on here, they talk all this good talk. Then how long you think a demon could have his disguise on for? Listen, Carrie Bryan been dressing like that for a long time, people. She loved tight clothes. She loved to show off her body. That's how she got him. She got a husband of true lust. Not true love, true lust. Yeah, people. Big up to all the 14 likes. Florida, she would have been plowed into the push from. She was wrong. Okay, Michelle. Okay, why? Why she's wrong? That was not an unlawful stuff. She had leading the line of people blocking roads and interfering with normal traffic for a law, pay tax, and doing what they want to do. Hey, listen, you hear what you say? Yeah, you see, this how I know your mind is your mind is not wrapped tight, Michelle. Hear this now. That's why not an unlawful stop. She had been leading a line of people blocking roads and interfering with normal traffic and further law, pay tax, doing what I vote to do. So what they're doing right now, you vote for them to do to kill a person, to go to the extreme instead. This escalate a situation to escalate to the point where you instead of you videotape in front of a car. You step in front of the car number one to videotape. Then after you videotape, instead of you step to the side, you pull out your weapon, then step to the side, then pow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pow, pow, two more, then you walk away like nothing happened and left the scene of the crime. Wow. Wow. You know different from the hitman on the street. You know different from a hitman on the street because the only thing make you different because you have a badge. Say that you're allowed to carry a weapon. Weapon to do what? I believe he could have used another term of training, or he don't have training to use de-escalation skills. What happened to those skills? All officers supposed to be trained and take a course of psychology or what in school they're supposed to have credits. What federal agents? They don't. So you mean to tell me you want to educate the lower cops, but you refuse to educate the federal cops that really need the education? Wow. But it's okay for them to murder people. Wow. People, to me, that's a murder. That's a justified murder. That's it. Good morning, 5,000. How you doing? Guys, how's everyone doing, man? Who's subscribed to the platform? And I must say, man, guys, I would like to take this opportunity right now. Okay. I'd like to take this opportunity right now to thank all my subscribers, to all my people who watching my platform, sharing the video. Thank you. Wherever you all coming from, Staten Island, because we stream live from Staten Island, people. I'm looking for people to come on my podcast as well to speak about all these issues, godly issues. God come first on this platform. So I'm looking for people to come on, yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. Hit me up, man. Yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. It's on my profile on YouTube. And so people come on, we could use StreamYard. Have 4, 5, 6 people on, up to 10, and have a good, communication skills, talking and have good conversation and building bridges and people build, mentally, physically building things together, sharing thoughts, sharing, point of view. Those are the things we're going to speak about. Mental illness. I think that's the number one issue that we got to speak about. Mental illness. I don't know if this girl had any mental illness. I don't know, but people, she didn't deserve to go out like that. And I believe the officer could at least have some type of empathy. It appeared to me that he was just heartless, man. He didn't care. He just went to that. He just took it to that next level. Said, "Boom, I'm done. That's it. I don't want to be bothered." And now you have a person who no longer here. Wow, it's easy, right? I wonder how we. I wonder how we feel, man. I wonder how that officer feel right now. I wonder if he's getting any sleep. Only that's between him and God, because he's probably not going to tell nobody what really happened. And if he did something wrong, he will confess it. If he did something wrong, he must confess it. He have to. Hmm. Yeah, people, young lady, she's gone, man. It's sad. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, man, but I just think things could have been handled differently. I think things just escalate so fast, man. It's like, but I don't understand police officers, but are these ICE agents being trained how to handle crisis or just to enforce? How that gonna work? How is that gonna work? I don't know, guys. What do you think that's gonna work, guys? How is that gonna work? And guys, thank you for the 14 likes, man. Thank you for the 14 likes. People, 55, 59. Give the video some likes, guys, so the video could go out and all of them. She should have been home minding her own business. Man, yes. Man, you could be outside minding your own business, you get into some type of issues, man. You don't know. You never know, man. Yeah, you never know. You know what I mean? Man, I don't know what to say, guys. I'm just hurt, man. Really and truly, I'm hurt. It's sad how you look at it because she did. But again, hear this. Hear this. I met two nice officers the other day. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. Listen, I'm a black man. Right? My wife is Japanese, and I have two kids and a daughter, older daughter. Right? I used to have bad vibes with police officers about a couple years ago on my block. Because I live on a private block, HOA block, nice block. You know what I mean? It's a dead end street. We own, the street. We block it off. It's good for the kids to play and things like that, right? But what I'm saying is, man, it's nice for the kids, because you feel, safe and things like that. But what I'm saying is, guys, it's not everybody going to have that, and that type of. But in that area, I used to have some issues, and I'm like, man, and I used to go to court, blah blah blah. So I said, what? I said, I have to change. I have to change. I wasn't doing nothing wrong, but I have to adapt to certain situation because no one gonna change. They're not gonna change. You can't change, but I have to change the way I move. And ever since I changed the way I move, and I be having good vibes with cops. And I had every time, they say, what I mean. I mean, one time I was coming home, right, and I knew the my brake light was out. I knew one light was out. My wife said, "You need to get it fixed." So I'm coming home one day, and the cops pulled me over, and he was like, he looked at me. I said, "Officer, how you doing?" He said, "I'm good, man." I said, "I know why you pulled me." He said, "Why?" I said, "Cause my brake light." He said, "I said, cause my wife." He tell me, I was just straight up honest. I was just straight up honest, and we were just having a good conversation. "Oh, you live right down?" They said, "Oh, I don't live too far." Oh, the precinct, of course, you know what I mean. I don't live too far from the precinct. So he's like, "Oh man," he said, "You should get it fixed, man." I said, "I know you're not going to get it fixed now because," he said, "but it's all right, man. I'm not going to give it to you." It was a good. Every time always have good conversation with police officers. I never have like, what I mean. Only one time I had a bad, but I have more good than bad, and I don't let those two bad experience like overweigh the majority of the good experience. I keep it like that. So I'm like, I always have good, show respect. Listen, man, it's not saying people demanding respect, but you have to respect what they're doing, man. And I'm not saying all cops are bad. There's some good cops. I know cops. I used to work with one cop. Me and her used to work together in nursing, and she went into police force. You know what I mean? So it's like I know cops on Staten now. I know, you know what I mean, and they're good people. Then you have the bad one, but what I'm saying is, man, you know you have to have some type of, you got some self check, man. You can't just enforce. You work in the community. You don't want to go in the community as a tyrant, as like a bully. Then you're not going to, you invade, and when you bully people, bully don't get no good vibes. When bully come around, people clutching onto their pocketbook, people trying to shrink and make small, people trying to dissipate, people trying to just move out his way. Nobody want to bully around. It make people uncomfortable. And ICE make people very uncomfortable because the way they do things. The bully attack. That's what I'm saying. The tail follow the head. So it's who the head that you who reflect. That's all I gotta say on that. Is who the head reflect. People are not gonna realize until it start affecting them personally. Then they like this. Do you see how did anyone see how that escalate very quickly? So if you have agents like that, then you're gonna have more result like that. If you want to come to the understanding that deadly force needs to be used right now in just a short engagement, it wasn't long but not short, but it wasn't like no 2 hours, 3 hours. It was like, come on. Where is your skills? Shoot her tire, but you shoot her. There were so many ways she could have been stopped, but he refused not to go that route. He decided to use deadly force because he stepped in front of the car, videotaped a little bit, decided to pull out his weapon, and decide to right there. He's pulling out his weapon, guys. Pulling out his weapon. It's done. So let me remind you, he were in front of the vehicle, right? Then he was video recording, right? Then after he finished recording, he pulled out his weapon, then moved to the side and shot in the car. All right. Let me play it so you guys can hear it. Let me play this.
These are the moments shortly before an ICE agent killed a 37-year-old woman on a residential street in Minneapolis. This agent can be seen walking round a burgundy car. The driver has their window open and appears to be waving cars past. A vehicle stops, and two more agents get out and approach the woman's car, whose window is still down. You can hear an officer tell the woman to get out of her car. From this point, we've slowed the footage down. One of the agents approaches the driver's window and tries to open the car door, which appears to be locked. At this point, the car starts reversing. The third agent has now moved round to the front of the car and appears to be filming on a mobile phone. He's already at the edge of the car, on the left-hand side of the bonnet. The agent then puts his phone away. The car starts to move forward and turn right, away from the officers. The agent in front of the car draws his gun and fires a first shot. The car is still moving away to the right. The agent then appears to be pointing his gun through the driver's window as the car pulls away. Two more shots can then be heard. From this angle, you can't see if the car made contact with the agent, but there is a video from another angle which appears to show the car may have made some form of contact with the agent before the first shot can be heard. The footage is filmed from a distance, so it's hard to be clear. After the shots, the woman's car veers off the road and crashes into a parked vehicle. In the aftermath, the officer who fired holsters his weapon and walks towards the crashed car. He shows no signs of having been injured.
There it is. No sign of showing injured. This video, everybody said, "Oh, it sounds like it's an AI." It's a news reading. The AI reading off the news. So I bring it forth to you guys, get an idea, and show this picture so you know exactly what happened. So it's not like this lady intentionally was going to run the officer down. Now he stepped in front of the vehicle and saw videotaping. You have time to, if she was in such a danger, you have time to videotape, but you wasn't directly in the car. He knew what he was doing. He knew that he could have slid out the way, and he waited and waited, stopped video, then he pulled out and after he pulled out his weapon, he's already moving to the side of the car. Because you see the right leg stepping, where his right leg stepping towards where? Towards the side to move out the way. The car's not even there yet. The car not moving. He's moving out the way. Because you have to shoot, you know, in the driver's side. Those pictures I can't, let me see, I don't think I have that. This picture right here, see? They trying to go in the car, the officer there trying to go in the car. And she wind up like this. People out there protesting, no peace, no justice, no justice, no peace. They sound like Al Sharpton now. Why Al Sharpton don't go out there and support? You see how this man is biased? Is he there? Oh God, lying prophets. Is Al Sharpton going to go to Minneapolis? See, no, see, I'm calling Al Sharpton out. Is he going to Minneapolis and go march? No justice, no peace. Or is he going to go out of the march? The vehicle is a deadly weapon. Yes, I know that. She was blocking the street. We know that. We know all of that. But what I'm saying is it called to use deadly force? Stop overlooking and looking at her. She was blocking. Come on, people. Think outside the box. Is it cause to use deadly force? Well, she was blocking the vehicle. Someone blocking the vehicle, you gonna kill them? Come on, people. You're sick. Or but she was break. What? Okay. Just because I'm breaking law, you're gonna kill me? Is that your job to kill me? Yes? Isaac, man, get out of here. Yes. God said, Christ said he came to come and give life abundantly. But the devil come to steal, destroy, and kill. I guess Isaac, you like that. You like the destruction and kill, right? Okay. All right. Listen, man. That's on you, man. Whatever you believe, brother. Whatever you believe. Nobody choose to tell, or say this, say that. See, no one, everybody come here and say their piece, but no one want to answer the question, man. No one want to answer the question. Was it worth for her to lose her life? An officer pull out his gun. Who's supposed to be trained, supposed to know how to de-escalate, not escalate, but de-escalate, decrease, download, downgrade, slow it down, not increase it, not give it fire, not give it gasoline. That's what he did. The enemy was there. Let me tell you something. That's a spirit of murder. It doesn't matter how you look at it. License to kill. Thank you for the 17 likes. She went outside and stopped cop with, stop it. You still don't get it, Isaac. You, if that happened to your mother, that she deserved that, right? See, you don't think like that. See, you are a selfish, demonic mind, little-minded people, little G God, don't want to learn, don't want to read the word of God for yourself, go on internet, look up things, and don't want to read the book. Books are still there. Go fill yourself with knowledge instead you come on here talking nonsense. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not going to use deadly force. I'm not going to use deadly force. You put yourself in danger. You put yourself in front of a car to videotape. Then you want to slide out the way, then shot the lady 3 times. What is that? That is dumb and stupid. That's not good thinking. That's not wise thinking. That's not reasonable thinking. That's not using your wise mind. That's using idiot stupidity and demonic wicked thinking. Basically, to take advantage of situation because the law supports you. So don't come here and tell me, listen, 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 listen. Better judgment. Better judgment. She didn't have no weapon on there. She didn't have no weapon. Nothing was in the car. Nothing. She turned away. The same way, the same way you escalate to that, you could escalate in a good result behavior instead of negative result behavior. You handle it negatively. I don't care what you say, Isaac. I don't care what you say. You could come here, you could talk all you want, but it is wrong. Black people would have not have done that, and she would still be alive. Listen, man, stop it. Stop it. We go through these things on daily basis. That just happened to a Caucasian white woman. She got gunned down like a dog, just like our black people get gunned down like a dog. That happened to your guys once, maybe in 1,000 years. Us every day, every other day, every day. We kill ourselves. We get killed by officers. We get it from all angles. I keep it real. You don't like this platform? Keep it moving, man. This platform is for righteousness and truth. I don't care if you're white, you're black, you're Chinese, you're Asian, you're Muslim, you're Catholic, you're Jewish. I don't care. The truth is the truth. And when I do research and bring it forth, you don't like it, go argue with God. Go pick it up with God. Because you ain't going to fight me. I'm not going to going back and forth with you. I'm going to give you the word of God. And you must go back to the sender. And who's the sender? God. Go back to him and question him, God. Go question God and know God for yourself. But I'm not going to let no one tell me some propaganda telling me don't use my mind in a situation like this. You going by just by the law. Were you a damn machine? You're a human being, damn it. You are a human being. Use your human being consciousness and right way of thinking. That lady did not deserve to die like that, and they know it. People come in here and say, what if that was your sister? What if that was your mother? What if that was your wife? What if that what if? Oh, the police act right, this and that. Yeah, yeah. I'm not questioning the police. I'm saying pulling your weapon should be the last thing. And you had the opportunity to get out the way to save her life. So you took her life for granted. You didn't care. And this man went to work probably with an attitude. Don't know how to separate. Demon on his back. A demon is on his back. And no person of God faith going to tell to shoot someone like that. That's a demon spirit. That's a demon disguised in a law officer. I'm telling you, that's a demon disguised in a law officer. Demon disguise, guys. Listen. A regular officer wouldn't have done that. Let me tell you something. No officer would have done that. No officer. Any officer that upkeeping the law willfully and have a family and see the situation and know it's not go to that point to escalate, they'll say, you know what? You know what I mean? You had options. Shoot the tires. No one think like that. Shoot the tires. Hmm? Hmm? Why must you shoot the person? Shoot the tire. Shoot the tire. The car not gonna go nowhere. Two flat tire. Where she gonna run? She gonna run? You catch? Come on, people. Use your. But in the court of the law, you see, I will be a good lawyer because I will ask the officer, "What make you decide to go in front of the car to take a video camera? You was there for a minute too. Videotape it. You was there for a quick hot minute. Videotape it just to get the video, just to get a video." Guys, we on for. I'm getting ready to log off, guys. Get ready to log off. Thank everyone for coming on. Thank you for the 17 likes. No, a regular police officer would never done that. I don't believe so. Mm-mm. They have more training. You want to hear something? You want to keep it real. The higher you go, it's the less you do. Why? Because you put all the work on the lower people that you govern so everything run right. All you got to do is filter it down or delegate it. Okay? There is no, what's the word I'm looking for? There is no, what's it, compromise? I won't say compromise. There is no back and forth with these people. There is no negotiation with these people. No, with ICE, there's nothing. They know what they have to do. And I told you about that ICE infraction that they use is called, what it is, it's a false entrapment law that they use to the fullest to trap people. They could lie. And the government permit them to do so to get you. Look it up. It's on my platform. I did a video. If you want to go search it, you got to search video. If you go to the ICE, and it will come up. That video will come up. It's there. People, I have so much video what going on now that I spoke about back then. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, God. So now I'm going to have to repost some of those videos. I have video about Pastor Jamel Bryan. I spoke about months, probably like last year. People, it's all there. TD Jake is all there. Everything. I'm not lying, guys. It's there. I have 1,300 videos. Over 1,300 videos. I'm saying, wow, when did I find time to do all that video? Wow, that was a lot of posting. It is. But I did. So now, thank God everything is coming together, guys. I'm about to log off, guys. Um, I will put up a video later, of course. I will put up content later, guys. Check it out. And also, guys, look forward for this weekend. I'm gonna do a live with Yardman Production. He's another podcast on TikTok. I know me, we do a lot of so he's gonna come on YouTube. So I'm gonna introduce you to his my people, to his people. I think he have a channel, but we will speak about that. I think we're gonna do it on Saturday, around maybe what time you think I should do the live Saturday, guys? Who you saying fake accent? Who you calling fake accent? Cap. You say I have a fake accent? Fake accent, but for what fake accent I'm having? What are you talking about? You said I have. It might sound fake because sometimes I speak patois, so what I mean. I speak I slide in between English and patois dialect. So sometimes, what are you talking about? How many people, guys? Come on, listen, people. I keep telling you guys, man, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, with all respect. Listen, guys. There's 60, almost 70 people in the chat, and we only have 17 likes. Come on, guys. Can we get up to 20 likes at least before I get off the chat? 10 more minutes, guys. I'm going to get off 11:30. Can I please have some likes on the video, guys? So the video go in other than. The more likes, the more video, the video going other than. And thank everyone for liking the videos, and thank you for the like and helping us reach our goal. Man, we passed that 2,000 subscriber, man. We passed, we just busted out, man. Like, wow. New year. Let me tell you something, guys. New year. Your chat podcast. Welcome the new year very well. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. You know, our podcast came in very well for the new year, man. Listen, I did a live that I don't know, man. Can live go viral? People educate me on this. Can live go viral? I think when you do 1,000 1,000, if a video go 1,000, I think that's viral. If 1,000 people watch a video, that's a lot of people. Imagine people. I had 84,000 views on one video. 84,000, almost 100,000. Rest in peace, Renee. Yeah, yeah, that's her name, Renee. Sad, man. She didn't have to die like that in the streets by the hand of a law officer. Damn, that don't even sound right. That don't even sound right, guys. That sounds so low down. So low down and low down and just disgusting, you know? Yeah, man. But all joke aside, you know what I mean? But big up to everyone that liking the podcast, man. Listen, guys, I'm looking for a co-host. Anyone want to be a co-host on your chat? Can we have up to 20 likes? 68 people, 74 people. Come on, guys. Get up to that 20 likes, please. I need to go up to that 20 likes so the video go in the algorithm, guys. That's what I'm, you guys want me to beg? I don't beg, but I'm just asking, please, like the video, share the video, subscribe, and hopefully, we go up to 2,100 subscribers before, wow, man, we go, the reason why I go live to people is to get live people on my chat and share my views on certain topic and have a conversation. And guys, if you want me to, whatever you guys want me to do, if you guys want me to do, I have merchandise. I have your chat hats, but I need more, so I could start promoting the hat on YouTube platform and all those things. But away from that, guys, I want people to tell me what to do on this platform. My audience, do you guys prefer for me to do a membership? Will you guys join a membership? Cause what happens? Some of the conversations that we're gonna have, I can't have it on YouTube, man. What they call it, the Patreon? I don't know what they call it. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I need to do like members only live. You know? Wow, domestic terrorists. Whoa, man. Listen, Christian, those are strong words, bro. Take it easy. Guys, 106 people in the live. Guys, come on, people. Give the video some likes. Come on, man. Help out a YouTuber, man. Come on, guys. I share so much on this platform. I share a lot on this platform, man. So today's day, I'm appreciate. Thank everyone. But you got if you want to watch what we speak about, you got to go back and watch what we spoke about. About the shooting. And they're holding memorial for her. And look at that, guys. She's gone, man. A lot of mega Nazi in this chat. What do you mean by that, Panda? What do you mean? Wait, mega. What do you mean mega? We get this mega. You mean mega stars? You mean mega stars? What do you mean mega? Mega stars in here? Oh my God. Don't start nothing in here, man. Talk about how you know she don't have no. Listen, don't come in here and start your nonsense. You will get put in timeout. You will not get blocked, but you put in timeout. Guys, give the video a like. Give the video a like, guys. Come on now. Let's go up to 20 likes. All you got to do is press the like button. Pressing the like button is for free. All you do is helping the video to go in the algorithm, to hit the algorithm nicely. That's all you're doing, guys. But if you don't hit the algorithm, the video won't go out there. But we had a good show this morning, man. And it's 11:24. I'm getting off 11:30, 6 more minutes. And I'm, just trying to tell people, thank you for supporting the platform and look for more videos. People not just watch my live, go watch videos. I have video on my platform too. Oh boy. Christian, what's your problem, man? Why you coming in with your starting up? Yeah, man. She's gone, man. So you guys think too much force was used or what? Okay, guys, I'm ready to bounce. Thanks everyone for the support. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support, guys. Appreciate all the support. Thank you very much for coming on this morning. And I'm out, guys. I'm out. Um, Way too much. He need to be in jail. Yeah, you play stupid game when win stupid prices. Listen, who's this? Listen, man, don't come in there with that nonsense. I'm gonna listen. If you don't stop that, I'm gonna block you. All right, June Joe, whatever your name is. Don't come in there. Come on, man. I don't like issues in my chat. It means she didn't value her life. The officer didn't value your life. Stop it, man. Stop being spiteful. Your guys, you know what, man? She should have sent with their kids. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. All right, people. Make sure you press a like video before you leave the chat. Appreciate everyone that's showing the support. 110 people in the chat. We have 19 likes. So press the like button before you go, guys. Thank you very much. I don't want to hear the truth, buddy. I've been on here for a long time. Listen, June, listen. I invite you on my podcast. YARDCHAT promotion at Gmail. That's my email. My email's on my platform, my profile. Go check it out. Hit me up if you want to come on. Okay? If you're really serious, hit me up. See, a lot of people talk crap in the chat, and when I tell them this, they don't do. So who's playing games? Let's see who's playing games. YARDCHAT promotion at gmail.com. YARDCHAT promotion at gmail.com. Hit me up and we see. All right, guys, I gotta go, man. Talk to you guys later. Enough love. I'm out. Make sure you press like, share, and subscribe, guys. All right.